Minal Hawkins, Workforce Development Manager at CIMSPA. Welcome to Icebreaker. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, Libby. Thank you. I am very well. It's a Friday morning and it's World Mental Health Day. I'm brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
And
World
how are
Mental Health
you?
Day. I'm really well, thanks. I'm really well. I was on holiday last week and I've come back to work this week and I can't believe it's Friday already. It's been crazy, but in the best possible way. So,
Absolutely.
so I'm really good. Right, shall we get into it then?
Let's do it.
Right. Do you want to choose a category? I'll run through them.
Yeah.
So we've got self-awareness, teamship, rapport, systems thinking, or values and purpose. What do you want to go for?
Wow. I'm going to go for self-awareness. I was between that one and values, but let's do self-awareness.
Self-awareness, right?
Yes.
Self-awareness. Okay,
Yes.
there's ten cards. Do you want to pick a number between 1 and 10?
Oh, eight.
8. Everyone goes for 8.
It's my lucky number.
Let me give them a quick shuffle because I think we've had a self-awareness one before.
Oh,
Right, 8. Well, that'd be 10. That'd be 9. So it's going to be this one. Okay. Remember, you can pass if you don't like the question. The question is, what's something you've learned about yourself recently?
wow. That's a big question.
I know.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot. So, where do I start? Okay, so we recently did the the disc profiles, actually.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
as part of
Nice.
the Active Impact Collective, and that's a really good way of understanding yourself. Even the bits that you sometimes want to not know about yourself that you have to confront. And it was so spot on that it's really made me think not just about myself, and I will give you an example of something that I've learned about myself, but it's also made me realize how you can quickly or try to better understand others, to be able to approach them and speak to them in ways that really resonates with them.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, we actually did this as a team at CIMSPA. We talked about the surrounded by idiots model, which is very
Yeah.
similar to the disc
I'm
profile, all actually the same.
very familiar with that. Yes.
Yes. And what I've learned is that my role at CIMSPA has meant that although my disc profile showed that my red, so my really let's just get this done, straight to the point, be was it be bright, be bold, be gone. I think it's something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And be brief, sorry. And that was my lowest on my disc profile. However, I've realized that sometimes when it comes to your role and what you need to deliver, that you can dig deep and really bring up those skills and to be able to make sure that you firstly adapt to the situation in front of you or the people or the group of people that you're speaking with, really understanding actually let me reframe this so that it resonates with them and what's in it for them. um, but also, it really made me realize, and it's more of like a growth piece, that it's not just a fixed model.
Yeah.
You can go in and you can flex. And yes, it's growth and it's really realizing that we can all do it as long as we put the effort in to understand how and apply it. And I know it sounds really basic and it sounds really state the obvious, but I feel like we don't always consciously do that. We might
Yeah.
just go in with your one script or one way of delivering a message, but you have to adapt it to ensure that it resonates with the people in front of you.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
definitely. I love that. That's quite deep. That's a
it
big
is
learning,
deep.
isn't it?
Yes,
I'm
it is.
as you're talking, I'm just thinking there's a book you'll love. It's by the main author's Daniel Goleman, and he's kind of the expert on emotional intelligence. And he's written a book with two other authors. It's called The New Leaders, The Science of Leadership or something. It's absolutely brilliant. It is probably one of the best books I've read. And it talks about how emotional intelligence is so important in leadership, but it talks about kind of the six main leadership styles and how you can learn to flex between them and utilize other styles for the situation you're in. Because often we lead in a way that the environment we've been working in kind of needs. And then if we find ourselves in a new role or a new environment, that it'll demand a totally different style of leadership. And often people don't understand how to do that. So yeah, and that's what you're saying, isn't it? With the disc stuff, that's what you've realized, is that whole being able to flex. So there's a book recommendation there for you.
Yes.
It's a great book.
I'm going to actually write it down.
Oh, I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link
Thank
afterwards.
you.
But I've posted about it before because I just think it's such an amazing book. I'm doing a webinar actually about the 6 styles of leadership. Oh, I'm plugging myself now, aren't I?
Do it.
I'm doing a webinar at the end of November about like just a light-hearted going through the 6 styles and talking about flex. And I'll tell people about my style and then they'll go, oh, that's Libby. What were you doing pace setting all the time? So yeah, it's oh, thank you for that. That's been so interesting. I loved that answer as well. That was great. I didn't realise when I was writing these questions, when I read them out, sometimes I think, oh, it's a bit of a tough one, Liv. What were you thinking? But yeah, thanks for tackling that one. Shall we do our wrap up?
Let's do it.
Right, the wrap up is I ask you to nominate someone to come on and run the gauntlet of these questions that I thought were good when I was writing them, and now I'm thinking, oh, they're quite tough.
They're brilliant. Do you know what? They really get you to think. And I'm going to nominate just a brilliant sector colleague and friend, Nick Price. And he's a general manager at GLL or Better Gyms in Lincolnshire, and he's going to do amazing things. I know that. And so yeah, I'm going to pass the baton on to Nick Price.
Oh, brilliant. I don't know Nick, so I shall look forward to meeting him. And it sounds like he's going to come on. I love that he's going to do amazing things. So I can't wait to get him on, see what question he gets. Well, it's been absolutely lovely. Thank you for joining me and talking about disc profiling and stuff. I don't know the disc model, but I do know they're kind of all those sorts of models. So when you were talking about it, I was like, oh, I can understand it. Yeah. But I do know the book Surrounded by Idiots. It's on my bookshelf. It's a good one.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Oh, thank you, Libby. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.